Good morning, everyone. It's about. Let's turn that up. I don't want to bugger out too much. That's Athena. That's my skunk gecko. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? Yeah. Going around checking on everybody. Because now everybody's out. Now that it's done snowing. Even though it's supposed to pick back up. I think they said around 6, 7 in the morning. We're supposed to get another wave of snow. Like another 2, 3 inches. Something like that. So now I'm going around checking the animals. Like I said I would do around this time. Hi, baby. Hi, Dream. My little porky. Is Dee Dee out? Yeah. Of course my camera's gonna act up. There's Daenerys. There's Dream. I gotta clean this glass. Actually, watch for Leona. We'll do it the easy way. Hi, baby. Hey, Leona. Oh, these guys are getting ready to shed. I can tell because the coloration of Leona, like you see on the outlines of her down there, she's gonna start shedding. Because up here, okay, I know. I want to feel you. Make sure you're not too cold. I don't know why my heat's not kicking on. I'm gonna have to go kick it on. But as you see with Leona, like on the outlines and certain spots on her, she's getting light. So that means she's gonna be shedding soon. And I want to make sure temperatures are perfect for when they shed. Here's Ming Ming. Ming closing her eyes. Now Ming Ming's very special to me. I ordered her through BHB services. That is Brian Barczyk's reptile site where he sells geckos, leopard geckos. He sells boas, colubrids, ball pythons, spotted pythons. They have the leopard geckos, crested geckos. They have all kinds of. They have gargoyle geckos, and they have all kinds of animals. There's Morticia, my tokay. But I actually got a few of my lizards from BHB services. So they are really special to me. Ming Ming's one of them. She's a lutistic leopard gecko, and my snowmac. My snowmac I got Rain. Right there's my gorgeous girl. I can't really see because this screen sucks. Oh yeah, I feel the cold over here. Oh sorry darlings, we gotta turn on the heat. That's Rain. She's my snowmac. I got her from Brian. She's so beautiful. Beautiful gecko. They produce the most beautiful gecko breeds. So does tiki geckos. There's a lot of sellers I would definitely recommend buying from. Look at my beautiful tarantulas. Now my tarantulas I get from all over. Some I did get from Ella Reptile, but like, look at that thing. Boop, right back down. Basorial. Some I got. A lot of my tarantulas lately I've gotten from Toxic Toes, which is my really good friend Molly. So I've gotten a lot off of her. So trust me, check out her website, guys. You'll hit her up on Instagram. And I'm going to do a video on her coming up too. She has a really, really good breed invertebrates. She sells scorpions, tarantulas, all kinds. Look at that little one. Oh, there's both of them. There's Tiki and there's Izzy. Didn't see him at all today, guys. Like, nobody was out at all earlier while it snowed. Like, not even these guys. That dead cricket, yeah. Oops. Where did I drop it? I dropped it somewhere. I lost the cricket. I lost the dead cricket somehow. I don't know how, but oh well. I'll find it. Don't worry. I'm going to do a clean sweep of the cages anyways. But yeah. See, these guys really love hiding in these plants. Like, trust me, I love Dion's channel. I love a lot of, like, I've seen a lot of people who are working with these guys and girls. And I don't know. I guess they're, from their research or what they know about doing geckos is yeah, they're desert dweller and everything, but like I said, from the research that I've done and the stuff I was told about these guys, is they actually like, oops, the screen fell and hit my hand. I'm gonna move that plant over because I don't want it burning when I put the light back. But those guys really like a moist side, and it's really good for them when they shed too. There goes Tiki again. Oh, I'm not helping at all tonight. Mommy's being a klutz. But these guys love their forest. The female really loves being on the moist side, the humid side and stuff, because they actually do like a little bit more humidity than what people realize. They do like a moist side. I will find her over here all morning long. She will be over here. He goes over there after he's done basking. He had bask right in that spot where he is now. That's Tiki's basking spot. He loves it. And then the female, she's just over here all day. I'm hoping for these guys to reproduce. Now, I did get a baby from them already. I got one baby from them. And they get to their other egg in time. So, it kind of got squished. Well, it kind of dried out. It was like under like the heat. Like I found their eggs like down in there, but the one was like pushed to the front. I'm not food Tiki. He's funny. But I found them in there, and the one was kind of out. So it ended up like getting too hot because like I said, the lamp's not really right in there. He does that when he's hunting. They're funny little geckos. Some wag their tails, some do little dances. These guys do little dances and wag their tails. They're really, really cute species. I definitely want to get more. I'm definitely trying to reproduce these guys. They're doing good so far. Like I said, they had one baby so far. It's my fault I didn't catch the other one. I'm going to start thoroughly sweeping their cages a lot more now. Ever since I put a lot of the plants and stuff in, these guys have been giving me babies. So I gotta keep an eye open for that. Now, like I was saying, before I got distracted with the cute little babies, because I didn't see them all day. Every time I see them, I just can't help myself. But I got Beta and Clary, my Harley Quinn geckos, from BHB Services, from Brian Barczyk as well. And Brian's the reason why I actually started my channel last year. I hesitated for a while about it, honestly. I met Brian at Tinley one time, and I've talked to him, and that's like right way before I started my channel. But I also ended up doing a tour at his reptarium. I know they don't. It's hard to remember exactly everybody that you meet because he meets thousands and thousands of people. He's like the godfather of our community, and I know he don't always remember everybody, but he treats everybody so special. Like he goes out of his way, even for the smallest people. He encourages everyone to follow their dreams. I told him how when I was 5, my first animal was actually a Mexican red knee. It was a tarantula. It was my stepdad's. And I ended up taking over the tarantula. The tarantula became my best friend. Because what it used to do is, I don't know, that's why I have tarantulas and I study their behavior because of my tarantula, Jed. He used to do what Autumn does. He used to climb around his cage. And, of course, back in the day, they had them in 10-gallon cages with the skulls and the pebbles, and they didn't have them housed right, but I couldn't do anything about it. I was 5 years old at the time when we had him. But anyways, he would climb up. He had this big branch, and then he would climb up and stick his feet right through the screen. And I'd sit there and pet him. I didn't know about recurring hairs or any of that stuff as a 5-year-old. And of course, my parents didn't know exactly that much either. Of course, you bought an animal because you thought it was cool at the time, and you only knew so much because that's when they were even feeding them live mice. Gross, but that's what they used to do, and we had to watch it. But Anyways, he used to come up, and I used to pet him all the time. Like, his legs were like a caterpillar. So, and that's how I got into animals, besides the fact that I used to catch spiders and hide them in my jewelry box when I was younger because I thought they were cute little pets. I was not a normal child, trust me. But because of that, I got into animals very early age. My first reptile was my green iguana. I was 15. I was 14 going on 15. I got her. Her name was Shorty. I had my green iguana. Someone actually stole her out of my backyard. I was sunbathing out back. She had a big cage. And I went inside. And unfortunately, I got into a conversation with my dad. I went back out and she was taken. Because we lived in this big cul-de-sac in middle class fancy homes, you know, stuff like that. But someone took my iguana. It was really messed up. I never got her back either. And after that, at 18, I got a tokay gecko. But not too long after that, I started going to the expos and stuff. And, I can't remember. It was 2000. I think it was 2016, 17. I was already watching Brian's shows by then. But I went to Tinley and I met Brian, and I told him how I loved animals and how I wanted to get into YouTube like him. And I thought it was so cool and everything. And he told me how I should do it. And I just finally started my channel last year. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things besides COVID and everything, but a lot of other things happened before then. And so it took me a while and it took me courage to actually start my channel, but I eventually did do it because I ran into Brian twice. I ran into him at Tinley, and then I went to the Reptarium. I was supposed to go to Animal Con last year, but I have lupus. I do have medical problems. So I understand what Brian was feeling when he got diagnosed with his cancer and everything. Unfortunately, my diseases aren't curable either. But the only difference is there's medicines to help me and stuff, and it's not fatal like his is, unfortunately. Like, it's really sad that he got stuck with cancer. I've seen a lot of people in my family die from cancer. I've had my sister and I've had cousins and grandparents and stuff die from cancer. So I know what his family's going. She's so weird. What they're going through. But the other thing that's bothering me right about now, though, is how everyone is starting to say that people are making videos about Brian for clickbait. But I don't think some people understand and realize how strong this community is, how important Brian is to us in this community, and everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own story, no matter if it's they met him in person, no matter if it's for meeting him in person, just watching his channel, or getting animals from him. Like, I just don't see why people gotta be so ugly and be so rude about everything, because I've seen a lot of great YouTubers post tributes for Brian, and then in the description section, or they had him pin a comment saying, if you're gonna make negative comments, don't post it on my channel. Like, come on, guys. Like, don't do that. Like, this is somebody that is very dearing to us. Even though, yeah, some of us only met him twice like I have, or they've known him for a long time and really close friends, or just really inspired by his videos. Like, this is someone that's sick and dying, and then you want to go on other people's channels and be so rude and negative and say ignorant stuff for what? For what reason? You have no reason to do that. Like, What did they ever do to you? They didn't do anything personally to you. Like, stop going on other people's channels and being so ignorant about it. Like, it's like, I'm trying so hard not to cry because I don't get humanity. I don't get why people gotta be that way for. Like, a lot of us are grieving, even though he's in hospice care. He's at home. They made a post 2 hours ago. He's at home with family, where he wants to be, and probably with his animals and his family. You know, like, save the negativity and the hate for somebody else, or save it for yourself, because we don't need that in our community right now. Like, this is time of love and support, and we don't need the bullshit, basically. I sorry, YouTube, I know you don't demonetize me, but we don't need the crap. We really don't, and it's heartbreaking because we don't need the negativity, and we just don't need it, right, guys? See, we don't need it. See, our army will come after you. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, just don't be hateful to everybody. I get rude negative comments as it is. Like, I make YouTube shorts, and I have people saying ignorant stuff just because I was laughing in the one video while I was giggling and I had a sore throat, and some lady was like, "Oh my god, her laugh." I'm like, do you even know that I was sick? Like, how are you gonna sit there and be rude to somebody you don't know? Like, Brian taught us to share love and love one another and share love, like, for our animals and, you know, stuff like that. And seeing all this negativity and hate online is just really disgusting. It's not what Brian wants. It's not what we want to see. So, I just really wish people would stop doing that to other people. I'm just showing you guys the animals as I talk. Unfortunately, I don't show my face a lot in my videos. I have lupus flare-ups, and my face gets what they call the butterfly rashes. So I don't honestly like showing my face because you can really see my illness when I stress out, flare up, get upset and everything. And yeah, that's the reason why I just really don't like to show my face when I film. I'm not trying to be like a copy off Exotic Layer or anything. I have my own personal reasons why I really don't like to show my face, quite honestly. But anyways, yeah. And the other thing is, people were saying that we're making these videos for clickbait and stuff. No, we're not doing these videos for clickbait. We're showing our love and support to Brian, his family, and the crew. And that's another thing I'm tired of hearing people say, y'all just doing it for clickbait, y'all just doing it for views. And then I already know people don't watch my videos. I really personally don't care that people don't watch my videos. It is what it is. I make my videos because Brian inspired me to make my videos and to share my love and knowledge with my animals. And the purpose of my channel is I like to share animal nighttime behaviors because not a lot of people stay up all night like I do and have insomnia like I do and study their animals' behaviors all night, which is what I do. I study the animals' behaviors and how they act and interact with me and how they act during storms and how their behaviors change. I like to study the animals. Not only just study them, but they are my personal pets and I love them dearly. And I just like to share them with everybody. I get so excited when I get a new baby in. Just like I just got all these new slings in, which I've just showed on my channel recently. Some of them you can't see right now, obviously, because they're just like that. But, you know, I'm excited to share the love and knowledge I have about all these babies that I have and just share them with everybody. And yeah, I'm in the middle working on getting new enclosures for all these. I know my enclosures aren't as like everybody else's, and if people knew the situation of where I live, you would understand the problems that I'm having right now with trying to even find the right enclosures for some of my animals. I bought all of these animals as babies. All of them I got as babies. And the problem is where I live is they have no airfoil type cages. And every time I try to find one to order online to ship to my house, they don't even do it. So it's just one big mess. I'm lucky I got Lestat's cage. Lestat's cage was given to me for free, but the lady had to drive the whole way to Maryland to get that cage. But anyway, it's not about all that right now. I'll explain that in another video. I've explained it plenty of times in other videos. But yeah, my illness gets in the way of me trying to do things sometimes. My illness hit after the fact that I already had a lot of my animals. And I'm not giving my animals to other people. Like, I fight my illness every day to take care of my animals. I don't care. My animals are my animals. But anyway, this is, like I said, this ain't about me. This is about Brian and how people are treating other YouTubers and other people in the community so sickly. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's disgusting how people are starting to be treated about sharing videos about Brian and showing their love for Brian. It's like Brian wouldn't want that. So all the negative people out there, can you just save it for another day? Like, I don't care if you have to bash my channel or bash me. Like, just save it for somebody who's not freaking dying, because it's disgusting. Right, Reaper, tell him, say we'll come after you. Reaper's so cute. Did you come to say hi, baby? I love Reaper. I swear, this tarantulas, I think, even though people don't think they socialize, even though they really don't, they don't get personally attached to you or close, but I think some of them have the behaviors to know, you know, I don't think they're that dumb. I think some of them do realize who we are, even though sometimes they might see us as lunch, with some of them, but some of them aren't too bad. I think some of these docile ones, they just like attention sometimes too, you know. They're an animal. Hi, baby. See? I do this every day. I act like I'm petting them every day. They say Mexican red rumps are aggressive and stuff, but I really don't have problems with mine. They're not too bad. See, hi, babes. So I'm cute. Look at me. I'm an adorable little spider. So give me a kiss. So yeah, we can't sleep tonight. We've been watching a lot of videos about Brian and everything, so. But before I start crying my eyes out, which no one wants to hear that, I'm gonna try to maybe get some kind of sleep. I don't know. If not, I'm just gonna continue watching Brian's videos or Dave's, because I love Dave Kaufman's channel. I love a lot of people's channels, but I'm glad I'm discovering new channels as well that normally YouTube won't show me in the algorithm. Because I know no one shows, like, I know they don't show any of my videos to people, but finally discovering other people that are in the hobby, thanks to everyone sharing their memories about Brian. So actually, I think it's good that people are sharing their memories, because now we are also discovering other people in the community, which is, I'm very grateful for, because I love meeting new people that have the same interest as me. So I hope everybody has a good night, and I hope Brian, even though you'll probably never see this, I just want you to know that we all love you, and we're hoping, even though you're in a type of hospice care, we hope we're still here for a couple more months, or, you know, I hope you don't leave us too soon, because I've had my grandfather do hospice care at home after his diagnosis of congenital heart failure. We still had him for 5 months after that diagnosis, so I'm hoping we still have Brian for a little bit longer than what's expected. I hope he beats the odds on that. But we love you, Brian, and we will hope to have your legacy carry on. And I hope to be there opening day for when the legacy does open. And I will definitely make sure to be at Animal Con this year in your memory. And we love you.